Thank you. You are highly welcome to my channel. As always, my name is Ajala and I really appreciate all the love, all the support that I have gotten from the day when I started this channel till today. We are at 1,000 subscribers, and at the beginning I didn't think it was going to be possible that I would get to 1,000 subscribers before December, but here we are, and I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for all your love. Thank you for your watching my videos. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for all the engagement that you've been giving to me. I really appreciate it, and I want to let you know that I do not take it for granted. You are highly welcome. If this is your first time of coming to this channel, my name is Ajala and I'm the sole administrator of this channel. So everything you see or you hear about this channel is my thoughts, is my views, is my aspirations. It is everything that has to do with Nigerian women, the things that make us happy, the cultural issues that we have to deal with, socio-cultural issues. So if this is something that that you are interested in, please subscribe to this channel and leave me a like and a comment, because it helps the channel to grow and it makes me feel very good. I'd like to talk about something that every year, one day, at least once a week, every year something must trend about side chicks against married women. You know, there are always two teams. I don't know about other places, but more often than not in Nigeria, at least once a while, we're going to be treated to one side chick and married woman drama. And I wanted to address this matter because I realized that anything that has to do with marriage, it takes a lot of women's time. We're always talking about it, and it's a topic I'm interested in, probably because I'm a woman or probably because I'm married, you know, that kind of thing. And there's something about me, I have an opinion on everything in this world. I have an opinion on. Sometimes I could decide not to express my opinion, but that doesn't mean I do not have an opinion. I have an opinion. So you see, the thing is that I'd like to address married women here. Okay, maybe later on I'll do a video for side chicks, but for now I really want to address married women because I think the major people who are victims in this and who are handling the matter wrongly are married women. Because I'm a married woman, so and I've been married for, this is my 8th year in the marriage, so I think that I have some insights that I didn't have before I got married. So these are the issues that I want to share with you today. I want us to understand something as married women. You see, this drama between side chicks and married women, it is never going to come to an end. Not in the foreseeable future. You understand? So we have to stop buying this market of thinking that one day in this world, you can fight your husband to the point where he's going to stop cheating. You know, there's this men are cheats, or there's a way we say it, you know, like men are scum. You understand? Men are not necessarily scum, but it's a false comfort we give ourselves when you see a woman saying, after all men will cheat, so there's nothing I can do about it. You will always go and fight the side chick. It is wrong to fight the side chick. Let me just put it for you in very plain terms, because you are not married to the side chick. Side chick didn't go to your village and go and tell your village people to give them wife. I want to have and hold, to love and cherish to the exclusion of all others. You are not married to her. You are married to your husband. And let me just put this to you now, there is an abundance of side chicks all over. He will never run out of side chicks. If it is that the man has set it in his heart that he wants to cheat, he will never run out of side chicks to cheat with. The main culprit in this matter is your husband. So please, let us stop breaking the internet with you have to leave my husband. You know, you go and carry your phone or look for the lady's number, call her, warn her to stay away from your husband, warn her to stop trying to break your home. More often than not, it is the husband who does the chasing. You'd be surprised at the lengths that a man will go through just because he wants to get into a woman's pants. Go and investigate one day. Try and talk to a side chick. You will find that he has told his wife, the lady, one out of these many things. He has probably told her that you are dead. Or he has told her you are a witch. You know, Nigerian men, there's nothing they cannot say. He has told her you are a witch, or you are very toxic, or you are a bad wife, or you are dirty, or all sorts of things that they will give themselves as reasons why they want to cheat. Or that you are terminally ill, or you have gone abroad and you refuse to come back. There is a plethora of reasons why these things will happen, why a man will always give a woman excuse to cheat. And if you investigate further, you will find that your husband is the one who was chasing her. Yes, people have all sorts of things, the excuses that they'll give about the woman being diabolical. She puts Kayan Mata in my food. And by the way, I have a video on Kayan Mata. If you have not watched it, let me put the link in the description box. Please go and watch it. You're going to understand what Kayan Mata is if you are not Nigerian. It's something that is peculiar to Nigerians. So a man can tell you, yes, she even puts Kayan Mata in my food. But let me tell you something. A man can be walking on the streets and somebody will put Kayan Mata in his drink or something like that. He had to compromise at a point. He can't be walking on the streets and she will do Kayan Mata for him. It doesn't work. We have to put these men in a position where they take more responsibility. Because I assure you, for every man who is willing to cheat, there are more than 10 ladies who are outside that are willing to do it with him for several reasons. And then there's something else again. They say whatever goes around comes around. So therefore, married women have no right to complain, because at one point or the other in their lives, they were side chicks. For me, that argument does not really carry any weight, because the fact that a woman was a side chick does not mean it is an excuse. Why can't she be punished? Why does her? Because I believe that you have to demean yourself even as a man in order to cheat, right? So why does the man have to demean himself in order to cheat? Because God wants, or is it God now, or karma, or who wants to punish the woman for what she did while she was single? Do you understand? So personally, I think we have to stop this culture of chasing after the woman, make the side chick, making her miserable, trying to beat her. One day you will go and meet the one that you are trying to beat, and she will beat the devils out of you. She will pour acid on you. She will call area boys to come and mess you up. What are you going to say then when she beats you to death? She will finally marry the husband. Or as a matter of fact, how many of these side chicks are you going to fight? Because there is 1,001 of them. If you don't fight Chiamaka, you're going to fight Neamaka. If you don't fight Neamaka, you fight Umamaka. There's Grace, there's Halima, there's Angela, there's 1,001 of them. But all of them have one common denominator, which is the man you are married to. It's unlikely that all the women in the world just see your husband and they love him. Do you understand? And they decide that they are going to chase him and chase him, only him. More often than not, it is your husband that is doing the chasing, and he is the culprit. He is the one you are married to. He is the one that promised you fidelity over and above others. He is the one who went to your village and told your village people, give me wife, I love this girl, I want to be married to her. So we have to have this at the back of our minds whenever we do anything in relation to this side chicks matter. I understand the matter is becoming even more complicated nowadays with social media, with all sorts of gadgets, because we don't even know what constitutes cheating and what is not cheating. What can be infidelity to Mrs. A may not be infidelity to Mrs. B. For example, there are some women who can be offended when their husband is simply chatting with an ex. Is that infidelity? Because for another person it is okay, you know, we don't have to be enemies with an ex. So is it belonging to a watching porn, belonging to a dating site, exchanging letters, or what exactly constitutes infidelity? So you see, this area is very fluid, and that's the reason why we have to be very, very careful about how we just sit down because you saw a text in your husband's phone, you jump, you trace the lady, you go and start embarrassing her. For how long are we going to do this? We have to understand that the culprit in this matter is not that lady. She's probably innocent. She probably thinks you are terminally ill, and you go and make a mess of yourself. What do I advise women to do when you suspect that your husband is cheating? Face the person who promised you fidelity. Face the person who said he's going to marry you to the exclusion of all others, because marriage is a union between two people to the exclusion of all others. If your husband is bringing in third parties into the marriage, whether from afar or he's even bringing them to the home, he is the culprit. He is the one you have to sit down and talk things with. And if the marriage is good enough, if the marriage is important enough for him, he's going to give it up. He's going to give it up. Or some women would say he will respect you and go and do it far away in a place where you cannot see it. I don't really know how you should respond to that, you know, when you know your husband is cheating but there's nothing you can do about it. But first you have to understand that the fact that you are married to a man does not mean that you own him, and neither does he own you. You are not in charge of what he does. Neither are you in charge of what she does. A lot of women would want to go and fight the side chick and leave the husband because they think they have failed in one way or the other in their responsibilities as wives. Therefore, the man is cheating. And you think, is this particular lady, it is this particular Grace, it is this particular Ada, it is, once I get rid of her, I'm going to have peace in my marriage. No, she's not the one. Some of them are just there for the pecuniary interest. They even know that they are married, and they have no interest in breaking your home. what she's there for is what he can give to her. Probably he can pay her rent, he can pay her school fees or whatever. But really, even in as much as this girl has her own shortcomings, her own matters in it, she is not the big culprit here. The big culprit is the man who married you, who is wearing your ring, who is probably the father of your children. We should stop these ideas of going to embarrass ladies on the streets, going to go and organize other people to come and beat. Tell me your opinion on this. What do you think? Do you understand? Because there's always this debate, one way or the other. There's the side chick gang and the married women gang. Maybe we, the married women, we're not twerking enough, we're not wearing bomb shots enough, we have allowed ourselves to grow fat. Whatever it is, you understand? Ultimately, there is a character flaw. For somebody to decide he's going to go and cheat, it means there is a character flaw. I don't like excusing my bad behavior on somebody else's bad behavior. And I don't think it is right for my husband to excuse his bad behavior or my bad behavior either. Tell me what you think in the comment section. I promise I'm going to interact with everybody that talks, so drop a comment for me. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, this is going to be the very, very good time to do so. I'd really love you very much. I'd really appreciate all the subscribing. I'll see you on my next video. Bye bye. Have a nice day and stay safe. Bye.